Hi, my name's Kirk Haworth from Plates London. Today we're going to be making organic beetroot pancakes made with cracked, the no egg egg. First off, we're going to make the organic beetroot pancakes. So, into the blender, beetroot juice, water, a little pinch of baking powder, chickpea flour, and plain flour. Then we're going to add cracked, the no egg egg. And all we're going to do is just give that a little mix in just before we blitz it. And then into the blender. And then we're just going to add a pinch of salt and give that a nice mix. So now we're going to prepare the purple sprouting broccoli and a little fennel and rocket salad. So for the broccoli, all we're going to do is just snip off the woody bits on the bottom. In the pan we're going to add a little bit of olive oil on a medium heat. We're just going to place the broccoli in there like so. Once the broccoli's in the pan, add a little bit of seasoning and let that cook. Okay, so onto the fennel and rocket salad. What we're going to do is just, so we'll cut the fennel in half and then in quarters. Peel off the leaves, and then we just want some nice strands of fennel. We're just going to dress this with a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt. That's just going to add a little bit of texture and vibrancy to the dish. Put that in a mixing bowl, and we're going to add a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt, and a little squeeze of lemon juice, and we're just going to let that sit. Okay, so you're almost marinating the fennel there. With the broccoli here, I'm after a toasty sort of flavour, so we're just cooking it direct in the pan with a little bit of oil and a little bit of salt, no water. This will give a very different finish to the broccoli than it would if we cooked it in water. And we've got a little bit of cucumber that we're just going to pickle very, very lightly. Got some rocket here. I'm just going to add into the fennel. I'm just going to give that a little mix. Like so. Okay, so we've got some chopped cucumber. Very, very simple. A little bit of vinegar, a little pinch of salt. We've got some vegan mayo here. And what we're going to do is add a little bit of fresh grated horseradish into it right at the end. We want that little spiciness from the horseradish, and give that a little mix. So for cooking the pancakes, we've got the pan on a medium to low heat. About a teaspoon of olive oil in the pan. Just got to make sure the oil is evenly distributed across the whole pan so the pancake does not stick. And then we put the pancake in. Okay, just going to check the pancake. Just going to turn it up a tad now. Just needs a little bit longer on that side. So we've just turned the pancake. Give it about another 30 seconds on that side. So about 1.5 minutes on the first side and about 30 seconds to a minute on the second side. We've got our beautifully toasty broccoli here ready. So just going to pull that off the heat. And just going to pop that onto a little cloth. So. Okay, so now we're going to plate the dish. So we're just going to gently pull out our pancake out of the pan like so. Be very gentle. We're just going to build the broccoli on the top. And we've got our pickled cucumber. We've got our delicious horseradish mayo. So now we're just going to add the fennel and rocket salad on the top and build that up. So there we have it, a delicious organic beetroot pancake made with cracked, with no egg.